garden friends. I'm here to share with you one of our projects for Science Kit number 20. This week we're learning all about adaptations, both in plants and animals. So one of our projects for this week is to do some research. You get to select an animal or a plant that you'd like to learn about, and you get to do some research in books or on websites about that animal or plant and find out what adaptations they have that help them to survive in their environment. So for an example, I created a presentation here on great horned owls and their adaptations for survival. So, great horned owls, I have 4 adaptations to share with you. So, they are nocturnal, and one of their most important adaptations is their silent flight. They can fly almost completely silently because of their soft feathers and serrated wing edges. This allows them to sneak up on their prey at night, completely unseen or unheard. That helps them to eat, and so obviously food is important to survival. So another adaptation we see in the great horned owl is their flexibility of their neck. They can turn their heads around almost completely, so 270 degrees. This enables them to find their prey more easily. Owls have asymmetrical ears. That means they're not evenly lined up. So like our ears, human ears, are even and they're at the same level on our heads, right? But if you look at this owl skull, you can see that the ear hole on the left is much higher than the ear hole on the right. And if you're wondering why I chose a picture of a skull, it's because on an actual owl, it's covered with feathers, and so you can't see, they don't have an external ear the way humans do, so you can't see that their ears are asymmetrical. And then the other adaptation I wanted to talk to you about for the great horned owl is their legs and their feet and their talons. They are really, really strong. They are adapted to be able to carry prey that weighs up to 9 pounds. Now, a great horned owl, typically fully grown, only weighs 3 pounds. So they have the ability to carry something that's nearly 3 times their weight. Now, what I did here is I created a Google slideshow to share with you my information about the animal adaptation I researched. You are welcome to use Google Slides, or if you just want to write your research, you can use Google Docs. If you just want to take notes on a piece of paper and make a video to share in your Seesaw classroom or on the garden Flipgrid, that's fine too. Whatever format works for you to share your research will be great. So this page shows you my references and photo credits where I did my research. And then I have a page here that gives you some ideas of animals and plants you might consider researching what their adaptations are. Now, my TK to second grade friends, when you're doing your research about your plant or animal, I would like you to find at least one adaptation you can share with us. And then my 3rd through 5th grade friends, I would like you to find at least 3 adaptations of your plant or animal that you can share. So if you don't want to pick any of these plants or animals, that's totally fine. I just thought I would give you a starting point in case you weren't sure how to pick one. And then here's some resource ideas. So if you have books at home that talk about animals and can share with you the adaptations of particular animals, you're welcome to use those as a resource. And then I know many of you use Epic in your classrooms, so you might search through Epic and see if there's some animal books or plant books in there that can help you do your research. And then some of you may have access to checking out books at the Sonoma County Library, so you're welcome to do that too. And then I have a list of websites that you can consider using for your research. You could also, if you have an adult available to help you do some just basic Google searching on your plant or animal adaptations, you can also find some other websites. I just figured, again, I would give you a starting point. So that is the end of the presentation I created for you. And let's see, what else do I want to tell you about this project? Okay, so again, you can, you have a variety of ways you can present your research, and it's not a giant project. So this is just a 1 week project. So don't feel like you have to write pages and pages and pages. It's okay. We're just looking for 1 to 3 different adaptations that you can tell your class, or you can share with me on Flipgrid, or like I said, Google Slides, Google Docs, whatever format works for you. Okay, and have fun with it. Pick an animal you're really interested in or a plant that you find fascinating and find out what helps them survive. Okay, and remember, this is Science Kit number 20 that we're working with, and this is just one of the projects that's listed on there. So I know with this you also have some handouts, and I am going to make another video that will walk you through doing the handout activities. So if you happen to watch this one first, go find the other video that does the handouts with you. Okay? Bye, garden friends. Thanks for listening.